Hey, everybody! Welcome to 2026. All 4 viewers. That's what happens when it's a local game and everybody's here. I love it. I love it. We are here. I probably shouldn't chew gum while I'm doing this. You guys will be hearing me gnawing. TC is playing the 14ers 16U AA team for the 3rd time. And tomorrow will be the 4th time. We're doing a home and home sitch. We're here at the edge, which I forgot how warm it is. I have on like Uggs and 12 layers, and I'm going to regret that a little bit. It's fine. Tomorrow we'll be at Family Sports. Happy 2026. Hope everybody had a lovely holiday and New Year's and all the things. And we're going to start out with Hattie Mae Hyatt, Aiden Jennifer Muldrow. I don't know Bryn's middle name. Bryn Host, Brooklyn Lewis, Annie Bevan. Going to maybe zoom in a wee bit. The 14ers get that face off. They take it back into their own zone. Push it back up into the neutral zone where Hattie takes over. She sends it out to Annie. Annie pushes it forward, where the 14ers pick it up behind their own net. Bryn down there with Aiden to help. Bryn still fighting for the puck. It pops out. Brooklyn's going to try to get to it along the boards. It does look like she gets there first. Pushes it back down deep. 14ers take it behind their own net. Send it up the far boards. Nice pass across. She fumbles it a little bit. Claire comes in and tries to bug her. Does a good job. That gets taken over by Annie. Here comes Annie into the 14er zone. She reverses. Ooh, gets it to Cam, but gets just past her, and Speedy off the bench was Rim, and I do not think that was offsides.
No.
Rim, that's good hustle, Rim! Yeah, I think the refs are conferring. I think he's going, you know what, that wasn't really offsides, but that's okay. So 14ers now have it in the TC zone. We've got Ellie in net today. Here comes Mia back the other direction. Need to figure out my... Mia puts a shot on that, gets deflected wide. Cam goes down in the corner with the 14ers player. Cam gets back up to intercept it. Claire takes a ride on her belly. Puck comes up the near boards. Far side rim, tries to push it out. The 14ers hold it in, and now it ends up on Mirka's stick. Mirka gets it to Sandy. Little dipsy doodle in the neutral zone here. 14ers with some nice passes. Sandy tries to get it out. She gets shoved off of the puck. 14ers take over. She sends it to the far boards. And here comes Kathleen. Gets it behind the 14ers net. That gets taken away by a 14er. She's looking for an outlet. She has one. Got a 1-on-2 the other way. She's going to dump it and change. And GV's going to be the first one to it. Whoop! She overskates it. Parker picks it up. Parker sends it up. Gets to Kathleen. Kathleen tries to push it up to Bren. That jumps past her. Here comes Hattie. Hattie's going to try to get some speed going. She sends it up to Brooklyn. Brooklyn sends it in, but didn't quite have a target there. Here comes Annie. Annie up the far board. She's going to skate it. She goes around one girl. Annie B! Annie! They gave her an open slot, and she said, thank you very much. Went in, made one nice move. Job, Annie B! Huh? Oh, was it? Probably making up for the one that they did call when Brittany wasn't offside. All right, we're gonna keep Hattie, Aiden, and Bryn in. Annie and Brookie back. 1-0 TC with 11 minutes left in the first period. That ends up on Hattie's stick. Hattie fumbles it a little bit, somehow keeps it on her stick and gets a shot off, then gets taken down, no call. Bryn pushes it up to Brooklyn. Brooklyn back to Bryn. Bryn pushes it to the center, but nobody's there. That's going to be taken by the 14ers through the neutral. In the TC zone, Annie gets it up to Aiden. Here comes Aiden. She's going to skate it. She tried to send it in deep, and it deflected off of a 14er skate. I don't think that was what she meant to do. But essentially got the same thing. She wanted to get off the ice. All right, in the neutral, Camden picks it up. Ooh, she tries a nice pass to Olivia through a couple of skates, and unfortunately it hits one of those skates. Here comes the 14ers the other direction. She puts a shot on that, deflects off of Rim's stick and goes super high. In the far corner, Rim and Cam fighting for the puck. It comes along the near boards. Here comes Mia. Mia loses it in the neutral zone. 14ers trying to get a shot off. Gets fumbled. Cam picks it up, but can't get it out. That goes down deep behind Ellie. 14ers in the far corner. Rim comes over to challenge. Cam comes to help. Puck goes behind the net. Camden over to Mirka. Mirka tried to get it back up the ice, and that's intercepted. 14ers are going to take it down into the far corner. That pops out. Mia overskated it. Luckily, it deflected and ended up with Mirka. Mirka gets it out of the zone. The 14ers push it right back in, but TC is going to get a change. 14ers put a shot wide. Here comes Sandy. Nope, that's not Sandy. Sorry, that was Haley. And that goes into the 14ers bench. Okay, Maddie taking the face off. She's got Haley and Sandy with her. Ooh, Maddie gets tripped up. 14ers have control. That shot gets deflected. Parker was the first to it, but it bounced over her stick. So the 14ers are fighting her down low for it. GV in the corner gets it up to Maddie. Maddie sends it up to Parker. Parker pushes it up and into the neutral. Sandy chasing. 14ers trying to regroup. They get it out of their own zone into the neutral. That's intercepted in the neutral zone by Hattie. Hattie with a move. Hattie. Oh! Hattie had a wide open wraparound and it got deflected by the 14er stick. Gonna come back down to the far boards. Hattie pushes it up to Parker. Parker tries to get it to Bryn. That was a good look, but intercepted by the 14ers. Comes back out. Aiden and Hattie going back and forth. They get it up to Bryn. The 14ers are all over Bryn, however. GV at the red line. Fumbles it a little bit. Whoa! GV and Livy had a bit of a run in there. Here comes Annie. Annie looking for options. Annie sends it all the way across to Bryn. Bryn gets tripped up. I don't know by what she got tripped up by. I'm guessing by a 14ers player because they are going to call a penalty. So TC is going to get a power play on a tripping call with 7:03 left in the first period. TC is up 1-0 on a goal by Annie Bevan. All right. Power play here. We've got Parker and Rim with Livy, Mia, and Claire. Claire's got the puck in the neutral zone. Claire gets it around to Claire. Claire tries to get a shot off, and that's deflected. Let's try to set it up, girls. Rim puts a shot on. Ooh, Claire. Claire tries with a good deflection there and can't quite get it, but that was a great play right there. Things are happening in what I like to call the corner of doom because I can't see it. Parker gets a good shot on net. I don't know what that deflected off of. Back into the corner where we don't know what's happening. And here comes the 14ers shorthanded the other way. A couple girls kind of let her skate right through them, but they got it under control. There's a minute left in TC's power play. Livy gets it up to Aiden. Here comes Aiden. Aiden tries to go around a girl, and that girl poke checks that away. Bryn comes in and takes it away from her. Bryn sends it up the boards. Hattie's going to be the first one there. Hattie's looking for options. Hattie tries to send it across to Bryn, and that gets intercepted. Brooklyn to Hattie. Hattie with a nice pass to Aiden. Aiden can't get around the 14ers girl. Somehow it ends up on Brooklyn's stick, and she goes in offsides. Aiden's on the struggle bus getting around defenders, too. For those of you following the life of Aiden Muldrow, she did get a puppy over Christmas break. Told her she better score a goal for her puppy. All right. That ends up across to Annie. Annie pushes it in deep. There's only 15 seconds left in TC's power play. See if they can get something going here. Annie picks it up, makes a move. Ooh, tries to get a shot off, and I don't know if somebody tipped her stick or if she fanned on it. She still has it, though. They're just going to let her walk around with it. Oh, Bryn was right there. Deflected off of something. Annie still has the puck. And here come the 14ers the other way. That was a good defensive play by Brooklyn on Josie Storfa, who is a TC alum. She played for TC last year. I think she's the captain of this 14ers team this year. Awesome kid. Here comes Hattie the other direction. She's going to not, I think that's Brooke Thurston. I don't know a lot about her, but I know she's a good defenseman, and that just showed right there. Here come the 14ers the other direction. She looks for an outlet pass, but her team is changing. That ended up on GV's stick. And now we've got a lot of neutral zone play. And here come the 14ers again through the neutral. They pick it up, take it behind their own net. There's 3:48 left in the first period. I don't know if I already said this. I think we only have an hour of ice time. I think we're done at 2:45. So we're going to do our best to play 3 periods, but we have till 2:45. All right, GV gets it at the point. She pushes it down, and the 14ers intercept. That gets tipped away by Mirka, and now TC is in control. GV tries to push it up to Haley. That goes past Haley. 14ers take over in the neutral zone. And here they come. That's taken by Livy. Push down. Cam is going to be the first to challenge. She's got Claire over there with her. 14ers push it up the boards. Got a 1-on-2 going, 1-on-1.5, if you will. They get a shot on. Ellie has not seen a ton of shots as of right now. I'm okay with that. Things are happening. Cam pushes it up to Livy. Livy tries to turn and burn, and that gets deflected. Puck comes up the near boards. Here come the 14ers on the attack. She passes it off the boards to herself, looking for somebody in front. She did have somebody in front, couldn't quite get it to her. Now we're going to have a little pushy shovey. And we're going to have Hattie, Aiden, and Bryn come on the ice. We've got Parker and a blonde, which means either Rimini or Mirka. It's Rim. Back on D. That puck goes behind Ellie. 14er is going to be the first to it. She's looking for options. She sends it back to her point, who sends it back down. That gets popped up by Parker. Bryn pushes it out. She's going to chase, but that's going to be icing. Good hustle by Bryn. Minute 57 left in the first period. TC is up 1-0 on a goal by Annie Bevan. Annie B. Evan. Hattie, Bryn, Aiden, Annie, Brookie. Aiden pokes that away, pushes it out into the neutral zone. 14ers regain control of the red line and push it back into the TC zone. Annie's going to pick it up in the far corner. She reverses to Brooklyn. Brooklyn up the ice. Oh, skips past Bryn's stick. Hattie with a great forecheck, but the 14ers girl spins the other direction. But unfortunately for her, spins it right into Annie. Hattie makes a good pass to Annie. Couldn't quite connect. Brooklyn backhands to Annie. Annie skates it around. She's going to turn on the wheels. 1-on-5, essentially. Oh, she tries to center it to Kathleen. Puck was a little behind her. Here comes Haley. Come on, Hales! Haley tries to get a shot on that, deflects off of the defenseman's skate. Comes up the near boards. GB's going to get there. She pushes it up the boards. I don't know. There's a man down. There's things happening. 14ers take it behind their own net. Mirka intercepts, pushes it to Claire. Nope, Kathleen. Kathleen, ooh, gets it back to Haley. It bounced off of her stick. That was a good play. We've got a 3-on-2 going here, but the 14ers need a change, so she's going to dump and change. That's going to get pushed down. That was waved off somewhere. I don't know where. 14ers just shove it up ice right onto GB's stick. GB puts it toward the net, and the 14ers goalie, I don't know why she's holding it. I don't know why we're not blowing the whistle. That was like 7 seconds that was just wasted because the ref was staring at her. I don't know. There's 1 second left in the period. I don't know if the ref thought that those last few seconds were going to go faster than they did or what. Yeah, it totally could have. Like, and the buzzer's not working, and everything's great. There it goes.
There's the buzzer.
So, after one, TC is up 1-0 on a goal by Annie Bevan. And we shall return. All right, here we are. Period 2. We're starting with Cam, Claire. I'm guessing that's Mia down there. It is. Defense, we've got Parker and Rim. 14ers trying to get it through the neutral zone with not a lot of luck. Rim picks it up. Ooh, she's going to kind of dangerously pull it in front of Ellie. Down in the corner where we can't actually see what's happening. Here comes Mia. She tries to get a little speed and gets shouldered off of the puck. That pops out. Cam trying to get a hold of it. 14ers pick it up in front of TC's bench. Claire intercepts. Claire is fighting with Mia. They're not fighting with each other. Together with Mia. For the puck. Comes down behind the 14ers goalie. Far side, Bryn's there. Cam sneaking in front. Bryn reverses. Woo! Girl goes down. Cam comes in to help. Aiden off the bench. Also comes in to join the fun. Aiden gets the puck. Tries to push it to center, but nobody's there. The 14ers decide to ice it. All right. Hattie, Aiden, Bryn, Annie, Brooklyn. Hattie gets that face off to herself. Gets it up to Brooklyn. Brooklyn back to Hattie. Hattie fumbles a little bit. Annie picks it up, goes around one. Passes, tries to pass across to Annie. That pops up to Aiden's stick. Aiden gets a shot on, that's blocked in front. Aiden centers it again. To Hattie, and Hattie gets the goal.
That was funny.
All right. Hattie Mae from Aiden. And we'll say Annie. I'm going to give Annie the other apple. That will not at all be what the game sheet says, but that's my opinion on it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Miss Hilledas! Maddie goes down hard. She looks to be okay. Maddie, Mirka, Jeevy, Kathleen, Sandy. Somehow Kathleen comes out of there. She nice, shoots it off the post. It was like Kathleen came out from under a girl's armpit or something. She just appeared and got the puck. That was awesome. Maddie. Pushes it up. It jumps over GV's stick. GV regroups. Looks for an outlet. That gets punched away by the 14ers. Mirka pushes it up to Kathleen. That ends up back. Skate, Mirka! Back on Mirka's stick. I want Mirka to shove toward the net. Mirka's so conservative. She never leaves the blue line. Somebody's going for a cross check. It's going to be Mirka as Mirka. I'm talking about her wanting to leave the blue line. So TC is going to be on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. They're doing the full 2-minute penalty. We're playing the 16 rules here. That's why I like playing these older girls. All right. On the penalty kill, we've got Cam, Claire, Rim. Parker. 14ers with a great setup, and she shoots it wide. Cam does a good job. She's going to clear that up the ice, and because we are playing high school rules, there is no icing. Won't that be nice for those of us moving up next year? Claire doing a good job. keeping the puck out of the 14ers' hands. 14ers now get it. I think they're kind of overpassing. They're making too many plays. It's too easy for our girls to take the puck away. Rim, playing some defense. Things are happening in the corner that I can't see. Fourteeners come out with it. She gets it up to the blue line. Blue line pass. Oh, that was a good centering. That's going to come down, but again, no icing. 14ers are going to regroup. They're going to get some new players. TC is going to bring on Annie and Livy and Brooklyn. Cam's going to stay on. Cam's looking to try to get off. She's going to get off now for Haley. There's 25 seconds left in the 14ers power play. Ooh, sorry about that. 14ers through the neutral zone. That gets picked up by Brooklyn. Brooklyn reverses it to Annie. Annie goes around a player, goes through two more players. Haley gets it across to Livy. Livy pushes it in. And that's going to do it for the 14ers power play. Everybody's at full strength. 14ers pick it up in their own zone. She fumbles it a little bit, goes and gets it herself. That's going to go down. That one is going to be icing. We're going to get some fresh legs on all the sides. And there's 8:55 left in the second period. It is 2-0 TC. Goes by Annie and Hattie. Aiden's going to take this face off. She's got Hattie and Bryn. Aiden poking at it. Bryn picks it up, sends it to the point to Jeevy. Jeevy puts a shot on. Goalie gloves it, but Hattie was right there. If by some chance that would have dropped out of the glove. Hattie pushes it up. Parker has a massive shot. Aiden's being harassed in front. I don't know why he blew the whistle.
I think he thought the goalie had it.
Oh, he thought the goalie had it. I thought Aiden was going to do one of the woo! Her feet were flying. Aiden again with a face-off. Goes down. Hattie chases. Oh, that's not Hattie. Sorry, Bryn. Back to Aiden. Aiden. Ooh, Aiden passes it to Hattie out in front, and she gets kind of tripped up and pushed off the puck. Aiden down in the corner. Hattie pulls it out. Ooh, Hattie definitely gets tripped that time. And TC's going to get another power play opportunity here with 8:07 left. All right, Hattie, Aiden, Bryn, Brooklyn, Annie, Aiden. Ooh, tries to send it through a couple girls to Bryn. That does not connect, but it ends up on Annie's stick. Hattie gets elbowed in the head in the middle of all of that. Aiden reverses to Hattie. Hattie to Brooklyn. Brooklyn puts a shot on. That's That's one of those, if Bryn was left-handed, that would have been perfect. But Bryn's right-handed and couldn't get her stick over there. But it was still a good play by all. Aiden pushes that up to Hattie. Hattie, fans on the shot. Puck comes, I don't think it's out. Brooklyn holds it in, sends it down deep. 14ers push it across. Brooklyn's going to be the first to it in the TC zone. There's a minute left. Whoops, that pass goes past Aiden's stick. Minute left in the power play, 7 minutes left in the second period. TC is up 2-0. Here comes Annie. Annie leaves it for Mia. Mia circles around. She's looking for options. That gets deflected. Oh, God! And that's going to be too many men. Yes, she was on the ice, Yale. Yale, she was on the ice. Yale, stop yelling. No. Oh, my God. Yale, she was on. Yale trying ferociously to defend the girls, but Mirka was very definitely on the ice when Annie played the puck. So we're going to have 4-on-4 for 35 seconds, and then the 14ers are going to get a power play for about a minute and 25. Fourteeners looking to make a shot that deflects off of Bryn's skate. Goes into the corner where you can't see anything happening. 14ers have it again. Ooh, that was a nice shot. Almost deflected. Ellie with a couple of good saves there. Cam is going to carry it out. She's got 3 girls on her. They take it away. Rim fighting behind the net. She takes it out. Here comes Rimini. The near boards. Ooh, we're going to get another penalty. Andy really wants Ellie to... Ellie. All right. So TC's going to go to the box. Or I'm sorry, the 14ers are going to go to the box again. So we're going to continue to play some 4-on-4 hockey.
We love 4-on-4.
With Hattie, Aiden, GV, and Parker. This 4-on-4 will be for a minute 14. And then TC will have a power play for a little bit. GV puts a shot on. Doesn't quite get there. Deflected off of several things. Aiden takes it from the 14er behind the net. Woo, reverses and gets knocked down. Hattie picks it up. Hattie gets it up to Parker. Parker pushes it toward the net. Oh, it looked like she was going to clear it. And then she decided not to. 14ers trying to figure out something. Hattie takes that away. Aiden pushes it to Genevieve, who tries to push it up. Fourteeners get it back into TC's zone. She spins to pass, but didn't really look where she was passing, and it ends up with Hattie. And this is the last person the 14ers want on a breakaway. And that is why. Chad Hattie! Hattie is just quite a bit faster than pretty much everybody on the 14ers. So, with that, Hattie scores her second goal of the game on 4-on-4, and TC is up 3-0. So I think we're still playing 4-on-4.
Why?
I don't know why.
Shouldn't their penalty have ended? Because it wasn't offsetting.
Oh, when it's even, you can't come out of the box on a goal. So now Annie's out. So now we're on a power play for 41 seconds. But 14ers are advancing. That shot goes wide of the net. 14ers control it in the neutral zone. Annie picks it up in the near boards. Reverses. Whoop, tries to send it up ice past a few sticks. 14ers hold it. That's going to be the end of our short power play there. So we're at even strength now. Don't know what's happening in the corner, but something is. Oh, puck popped out. Past Haley. Onto Brooklyn's stick. Brooklyn reverses. Somehow gets it past that girl and into the 14ers zone. Sandy fighting with two 14ers players down. Player's going to come in and help. 14ers push it to the far boards where Livy's waiting. Livy pushes it back to Claire. Claire back to Livy. Livy centers it. Unfortunately, there's no blue jerseys there, just a white one. Whoa! And that's going to be a tripping on somebody. I don't know if it's Mia Remini. Mia doesn't like the call. 2 minutes for tripping. So TC is going to go on the penalty kill. Cam's going to come on. Claire's going to stay. Mirka's on. And I think Rim's on. I didn't see her leave. Yeah, Rim's on. Rimini forces the 14ers to push it behind the net. They're going to play a little ping pong back there. Ooh, nice centering shot. Shot on. Rebound could not connect with the 14ers player. 14ers still holding it at the blue line. To the corner, back to the blue line. She puts a shot on, and Ellie's going to glove that. Job, Els! All right, we're going to swap out Rim for Parker, and we're going to swap out Claire. Nope, we're going to swap out Mirka for GB. All right, 14ers win that face-off. They're trying to set something up. She puts a shot on from the point. 14ers can't make anything connect from that. Back up to the point, down to the corner, or bleh. Shot. GB into GB's stomach. Here we go, Claire. She's got Cam with her. Sorry, would you like me to move the camera so you can see what's happening? All right, Cam in the corner. Loses it, 14ers. Can't quite get it out. Claire holds it in, pushes it down. There's 47 seconds left on the 14ers power play. Just under 2 minutes left in the second period. TC is up 3-0. Here come the 14ers again. Woo! Hostilities.
Good job, Els.
Ellie does a good job holding her own there. Parker fighting down the boards. 14ers pick it up. She goes up to her blue line. Oh, she fumbles it. Oh, Maddie knocked it out. So the 14ers take it back in offsides. 13 seconds left in the 14ers power play. Job, Maddie! We're going to get a full-on change. Bring on Aiden and Bryn and Annie and Brooklyn to finish off the kill. 14ers win that face-off. Brooklyn pushes it up to Aiden. Aiden sends it down. The 14er intercepts it in the neutral zone. Penalty is over. Hattie comes on the ice. Aiden pushes it up. Hattie ends up with it, and here we go again. Oh! She had a wide open far side and went just a little too far. Ooh, that girl went down really awkwardly. Aiden to Hattie. Hattie! With a nice backhand pass to Aiden, and it deflected off of something. Bryn. Has it in the neutral zone. Far boards. She sends it down deep. 14ers are going to get there first, but Hattie's not far behind. Aiden comes down to help. Hattie. Whoops, fishes it out, but loses her footing. 14ers, far board. Rim holds it in. That ends up again on Hattie's stick. Hattie. Oh, Aiden backhand! Aiden had no idea it was behind her. If Aiden would have spun around counterclockwise, her stick pretty much would have pushed the puck into the net. It's easy for us to see that, not so much her. So, 8 seconds left in the second period. TC has a 3-0 lead. That stays in, and that's the end. I don't know why the horn isn't working. There's 87 people in the scorer's box, and none of them know how to turn the horn on. So after the second period, TC is up 3-0. All right, starting the third period, we're gonna have a short 10-minute third period because we're done with the ice at 2:45. So, knowing that, TC's up 3-0. I don't know, for the first time these girls have played in 2026, I think they look good. That puck goes behind Ellie. Rimini's the first one to it. That gets poked away. Mirka comes down to help. Rim gets it to Haley. Haley tries to pass it up to Kathleen. Had a little too much mustard on it. Went right past her. But TC still is in control. That's a nice pass, Haley, to Parker. Parker puts a shot on, and that gets blocked. Mirka picks that up to Livy. Liv sends it up to Kathleen, but that gets taken away by 14ers player. Parker. Glad that managed to come out to the neutral zone. That looks like it was going to be taken. Here come the 14ers. Oh! They gave her entirely too much room. And like I said, Brooke Thurston, she's a good player.
She's a good shot.
They just kind of let her skate her way through there, and she got a goal line. So unfortunately, the shutout is no more. So with 8:14 running clock left, the score is now 3-1. Livy gets that, sends it down deep. The goalie deflects that wide. Claire comes in, but it ends up on the near boards. GB's down there. I can't tell who else is down there. Woo! Claire just got a little elbow to the head there. Here comes Brooke Thurston again. GB knocked it out that time. Good job, Jeeve. Cam picks it up, sends it up to Rim. Rim gets it to Livy. Go, Liv! Livy still has it. Goes to the boards. Livy's going to go out for a change. She's been on there for a little while. Tired. Some of these girls are tired. Here's Annie. Annie makes a move, makes a second move. She's going to walk right in. Gets a shot on. Good stop by the goalie. Rebound comes out to a 14ers player. Brooklyn sends it across to Aiden. Aiden, not sure how she still has it, but Aiden somehow still has it and then finally loses it. Hattie picks it up behind the net. Here comes Hattie. Hattie still has it. Hattie's going to skate it in. She's got Bryn with her. She's got Aiden crashing the net. Ooh, rebound comes out. Brooklyn, deflection. 14ers. Got a 1-on-2 coming this way. She looks behind her to see if she has any help, which she didn't at the moment, but she does now. Woo! 14ers have kind of woken up here. Annie behind the net. Pushes it up to Bryn. Push back down to the corner. Brooklyn's going to look to do the same thing or switch it up. That ends up with Annie. Annie still has it. Skate! Skate! Skate with her. Annie to Aiden. Aiden was not really moving her feet, so the puck went way past her. 14ers pick it up. We got a 2-on-2 the other direction. Woo! Woo! The body's down there. The 14ers are digging it out of the corner. Haley picks it up. Haley, oh! Had Kathleen there and passed it just a little too far. So 5:20 run time left. TC's up 3-1. Fourteeners win that face-off. Puts a shot on, and Ellie's going to hold.
Huh? I missed that one. Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I had like 2 devices and I was logging second period still. Don't they know they're supposed to be on the other side?
Right. All right. Rim's going to be the first one to that puck. She sends it up the far boards. The 14ers push it back down. Rim goes the other direction. Mirka gets it up to Haley. Haley sends it across to Maddie, who deflects it off to Kathleen. Ends up back in Haley's stick. Haley puts a shot toward the net. That goes wide. 14ers spinning around, looking for options. That comes out. Or up to Mirka. Not out. Now it's out. Haley. Oh boy, a lot of action happening there. Haley gets it in. Whoa, off the bench is Claire. Claire comes in. Claire with the move. Claire. Back to Parker. Parker, shot on. Goalie makes a stop. We're going to get a face-off with 3:33 of real minutes left. Cam's going to take the face off. Woo! 14ers at the blue line. That's never a great place to hang out because inevitably it ends up being offsides. Parker's going to pick it up at the blue line. She puts a shot on. That gets blocked by a girl who looked like she limped for a little bit. I wouldn't want to get in front of one of Parker's shots. Well, I don't know what that was. That was weird. I don't know why she went that way instead of that way. But also, I don't play hockey, so it's easy for me to say that looked weird. All right, Hattie, Aiden, Bryn, Brookie, Annie. With just under 2 minutes left, TC gets that face off. I'm sorry, 14ers get that face off. They pass through the neutral. Here comes, Josie. Woo, nice shot on. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Doubles.
Feistiness. Ellie holds her own. I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, who's going to take a face off? And Aiden wins that draw. Aiden pushes it, but 14ers player. Aiden, I don't know what that was. Urgency. A lot of bodies knocking around violently during this game. That gets sent down. That should be icing. There's under a minute left.
Will we make it back?
So, unless the girls all kind of hustle their little tuckuses. Bye, Bevins. 34, 33, 32, 31 seconds left. Maddie's going to take the face off. 14ers get that behind their own net. Woo! Woo. Maddie Hillegas sends it over to Rim. It's 2 seconds left, so that's going to do it for today's game. Oh, there we got the buzzer. So, had there been another 7 minutes, it could have been interesting. The 14ers seemed to kind of come alive. But we will be back tomorrow at like 10:40, 10 something in the morning over at Family Sports. Same teams. We'll do it again. And somebody will be on here streaming as well. Happy Saturday, everyone. Oh, BT Dubs, TC14.